theatre has a long and vibrant tradition in the UK, with over 100,000 young people currently enrolled in one. But they're facing a crisis. Lack of funding has forced many theatres to up their prices, meaning young people from lower income families can't afford to attend. Others have had to close their doors completely. I started performing when I was 9 years old at Full Circle Theatre Company in Barnet.
Oh, it's so fun, like the costumes. I think my favourite bit is to be expressing myself.
I've made a lot of friends. I wish I could do it every day after school.
Definitely a lot more confidence, like performing in front of people. Like instead of being like, oh, I don't want to perform now, it's like, oh yeah, can we go first?
Yeah, I agree.
Marie told me how the COVID pandemic and cost of living crisis have dealt a blow to youth theatres.
It is really hard. You have to raise the prices in order to be able to afford the rent, in order to be able to afford the theatres. You know, it is in the end the parents who have to pay more in order for us to pay more, in order to keep the activity going for the children.
While all youth theatres are feeling the pinch, Full Circle are actually in a fortunate position as London gets nearly 50% of all youth theatre income. This came to light last year when Ned Glazier, a theatre director, helped conduct the first ever nationwide youth theatre census.
There are some really clear, unambiguous, essential reasons why youth theatre can play a really big part in the way society and young people interact in the future.
Ned discovered how tight some theatres' budgets are.
For me, actually, one of the biggest ones is how many youth theatres operate on less than £10,000 a year. Larger ones are operating on £200,000, £300,000, £400,000 a year. And the organisation that I left was a £500,000 organisation, and we were still struggling. So what does it mean to work on less than 10? Well, you're really having to subsidise it with your own time.
One such group is Smile Youth Theatre in the Black Country, one of the 13% of youth theatres run entirely by volunteers. For them, this is down to a lack of funding.
We are constantly looking for grants, fundraising opportunities. We pay our technicians and technical staff and musicians, but essentially the bulk of it's through the love.
Financial is the biggest challenge. It costs us so much. I mean, this show alone is costing us nearly £20,000, and that obviously doesn't come from anywhere. If I could, I would make this free and I'd have as many young people through the door as possible, but it's just not possible.
As a result, they've been forced to put their prices up. Despite the setbacks, they are staying resilient.
Yes, we teach our students to sing, dance and act. We're also teaching our students being reliable, being organised. You don't get top West End performers without grassroots theatre.
We push through, we've got to do what we've got to do.